I don't know.
All right, we're
Hi.
rolling. Okay, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Yarn Twiddling number 17.
1,000.
I am your host, Lynn, ChickenLadyFiberArts. This is our daughter, Kitty, and her glasses broke. And it's going to be another 2 weeks before the glasses come in, so...
I'm not annoyed. I'm pissed off.
Well,
My eyes are kind of...
What?
Well, in the camera, it looks like I'm this size.
You're a little bit cross-eyed,
Yeah,
honey.
and that's annoying.
It's strabismus, and so the eyes, yeah. Okay, let's pick a winner.
Yeah.
I said that we were going to pick a winner on the 15th, and we did not. And this is for the book Stitch and Bitch. And I'm going to add something to this. So you hold that up.
Oh, okay. Hi.
And, okay, I'm also going to put in here, a bookmark. And this was woven by my friend Richard. He uses an inkle loom that he built, years and years ago. And he comes...
a little flag.
It's a little flag. He comes to our Fiber Arts Guild Stitch Days, and he brings his loom, and he's just a sweetheart. I think he's in his 80s, and he comes and listens to all the women, blah, 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 blah. Poor guy. And so say a prayer for Richard, because he's doing the Lord's work by hanging out with us. So I'm going to include this. And Kitty, would you please do the honors and pull a name for the winner? I know there's not a lot.
There's like 5. Stephanie Benson.
Yay, Stephanie!
Yay!
All the way in Florida. You're going to get the Stitch and book and a little bookmark from me, and I'll pop that in the mail sometime next week.
Put a hat on a gator. I don't know.
Put a hat on the gator. I don't think she's going to do that.
Oh, I've never been to Florida, so I don't know what, all I know is that they have gators.
They do, and they have other things. They have a little bit of sand.
What?
I know.
Cool.
Yes. Okay.
Is that all?
That's all that I'm going to have you draw the names for. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go kind of quickly through this. Hubby went over to see his mom, so the kid and I are just having a party and podcasting this evening. Yes. This is the Arches hat.
And here's a picture. La.
I'm not going to put a picture. This is, I know. This is the Arches hat from the Knitting the National Parks book by Nancy Bates. It's a 3-pattern repeat, and there are some cables. So you will need a cable needle to do this. If you don't want to buy the entire book, of course, you can always just buy the pattern. And I think they're $5 on nancybatesdesigns.com. I do, yes?
What's a cable? Of course I know, but, I'm asking
a
for
cable,
a friend.
A cable is where you have a little bit of a raised part and the stitches cross over and it gives a 3D effect. Now, if you've never been to Arches National Park, which is near us, it's about 100 miles from us.
You're missing out.
You are missing out, because this is really the color of that beautiful reddish brown soil. It's a sandstone, and you can read a little bit about it on my website, ChickenLadyFiberArts.com, because I did put together, where did I put it?
Somewhere.
Some kits for you. This has all of the yarn that you need to make the hat. Now, I'm sold out. More are coming, and I will let you know via email when I have these dyed up, because I have to dye all this, and then I have to wind off of the skein how much you will need. So, and I try to put a little bit more in there. If you buy one of my kits and you run out of some yarn, please let me know. I usually have a little bit left over of the dye jobs. in a big old tote that's up in the office. Second thing.
I just embarrassed Mom, and you will never hear it.
Because I'm going to cut it out. So second thing. This is the building with lace. Would you hold that up, please? This is the class that I started to take with my friend who is teaching the class. And she's a no kidding master knitter. I have finished the first section. So it's lots of yarn overs. And can you see through me? Yeah. It's lots of yarn overs and knit two together, and there's one where you slip the two and then you knit it and then you pass over. I can't remember what it's called. So I finished the first section early. Okay.
Wait, what? You finished it early?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be done until like 2 weeks from now. So yay, I finished a little bit early.
Yes.
This is a picture of a wee baby sock that I'm making. I have to make the other one. My girlfriend's daughter is pregnant. My girlfriend and I are part of the mom squad, and I am the only person that has one child. Everybody else has 3 and on up. Okay, and this is my homeschool moms group. We used to get together at the park every week, and all the kids would play. Well, now all the kids have
grown up.
Most of them have graduated and they're off doing their own thing. Well, one of the little girls, I call her little because, you know, she's younger than my daughter. One of the girls is going to be a mama soon. So we are all making things for her.
Wait, she's younger than me and she's going to have a kid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that happens. Another finish is I finished another 9 patch for my blanket. I think it's supposed to go like this. And as you know, I'm making 12 of these, and I'm going to seam all of them together or crochet, or I don't know how I'm going to put it together. But I am 7/12 done, so I'm over halfway finished.
Oh,
yay. And this is all DK extra yarn that I just have.
It makes a very nice hat.
It does. Speaking of things to wear or make with your mitered squares, years ago, I'm going to put a picture here, I made a blanket for this one. Now,
and I still have it. I still sleep under it.
Yes, you do. It's a, excuse me, it's all made with Lion Brand acrylic yarn. I was teaching myself to knit and purl, and I figured the best way to do it would be to make 208 squares, 6x6 squares, and then I backed it with a blanket that I found at Goodwill for $10. And it's falling apart because I didn't do a very good job with it. So.
And also it's like 10 years old now.
Well, yeah, but that shouldn't matter. If it was made well and made with quality materials, it should last a long time. So now I'm making another Minecraft blanket for the child, and there it is. So I'm just starting out and making it mitered square so it has a little bit more structure. This is my DK Americana base weight, so it's 100% superwash merino. It's going to be nice and warm. I will back it with something. I have not decided what yet. Now that I'm in with the quilters in town, who knows? Maybe they can give me some good tips.
Nice.
I'm still working on this. This is my cross stitch of Christ the Pantocrator, and this is a several year project. Working on my lace shawl for the book. I want to say something about this lace shawl by Michelle Hunter. Knit Pearl Hunter, I believe, is her
name.
Handle, yeah.
Username thing.
I have a little mistake right here.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to slip the first stitch.
No.
I know.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna know. Am I gonna take all of it out all the way to there?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
But you know, this is when you slip the first stitch of the row, it gives a really nice edge on there. And see, right, boop, there's no nice edge, but
who cares?
I do. So this is my next thing I wanted to show is Stephanie over at Texas Peach Knits has a fill your yarn baskets. She did this thing last year called Fluffing Your Stash, and a bunch of us did it with her, and she has prizes and that kind of thing. Well, this year she came up with a fill your yarn basket. So she just has I just printed this off, Texas Peach Knits Fluff Your Stash 2024. And then she has a little key, fill your yarn bucket, I guess, not basket. I misspoke.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I want you to hold this up. Okay. So anytime you're sorting, you're organizing, you're getting rid of things, or maybe you have, you need to frog something, which means you rip it out, or you finish a whip, which is a work in progress. Then you get to color in all of the little balls of yarn. So cleaning out project bags, and I'm so sorry, that kind of thing. So sorry. Some of you have already filled yours out completely.
The hell?
I know.
You guys are awesome.
Yes. The other thing that I'm doing is Katie Clark Crochet has a bingo card, and I got a bingo already, and I'm going for blackout. Yay. And I'm gonna put a picture right here. So Katie Clark Crochet, I don't believe she has a podcast, vlogcast, as my daughter always corrects me. I think that
just a video.
It's just a video. I have a video thing on the YouTubes.
Vlog.
I think that she's just on the Instagram and maybe the Facebook. I know for sure that she's on Telegram because she's in one of my groups. Okay. Something else I haven't even started yet, but I am going to start making a sweater for aforementioned wee baby who's coming in October. Oh. It's a boy! Oh. Okay, and for that I will probably use the Tin Can Knits Flax pattern, which is a free pattern over on the Ravelry and also on tincannknits.com. Okay, coming up, Shark Week. Shark Week is being hosted by Politically Incorrect Knitters, and yes, they do have a video cast. Now, I am one of the sponsors for Shark Week, along with Wise Owl Knits, Blocked Magazine, Mystery Mouse Yarns, Texas Peach Knits, Shauna's Stitches, Mama Nevin, A Stitch in the Sky, Sweet Mountain Crafts, Two Sisters and Some Yarn, Knit Night, Caro Brown, and the best knitting podcast that's out there, Deprogrammed with Carrie Smith. Yay! So
I thought it was the other one.
I thought it was the other one.
Politically Incorrect Knitters.
They're the second best knitting podcast.
I thought you loved them.
I do love them, but Deprogrammed with Carrie Smith is the best knitting podcast. It's kind of an inside joke. Yeah. Anyhow, that's coming up July 7th. Through July 14th, 8 full days of knitting and or crocheting. Now here's the rules. First, get your yarn, decide what you're gonna make. For those of you who ordered the Every Girl's Crazy About a Shark Dressed Man, the rest of these are being sent out next week, so you should receive yours in time. Pick a pattern. What are you going to do? Crochet, knit? So you have to start your project and finish your project in that week. You may swatch. You may not start the project. Swatching is where you figure out your gauge. You knew that.
I thought it was figure out your colors.
Well, that's something different.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but you can swatch your project for your project, but you can't start on your project until July 7th. Now, what happens if you do not finish your project within that 8 days time? But you do get bitten by the shark, and you have to rip out your project. And you have to have documentation that you rip it out. So either a video of you pulling your project apart or pictures of your mountain of yarn. I know, it's awful.
You're also wearing a Shark Week shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing a Shark Week shirt. I wasn't showing it because today I'm having a drinking problem. Every time I drink, I'm dribbling on my shirt. I'm just like, I got a hole in my lip or something. Thank you.
Yep.
So Shark Week is coming up. Everybody's a winner. There's a couple of big prizes. Guess who won last year? So,
weren't you like a judge or something?
I was not a judge.
Oh.
No. And then that would be our great overlord, Ann Pinkova of Politically Incorrect Knitters. After
praise be.
Praise be. Praise Ann Pinkova. After you have given her all your documentation, then there will be some winners, and even if you frog your project, you'll get a little something in the mail. And that is being, all of that is being donated by the sponsors that I listed before. Okay. Next thing, August, if you're not on my email list, you might want to get on my email list. I only send out 2 newsletters, maybe 3 newsletters a month. I try not to get too chatty, just a little bit of what's new, what's going on in our lives, a couple of pictures, boom, we're done. But August is half birthday month. So my half birthday is in August, meaning my birthday is really in February. There are going to be some things every year. I do a half off half off section, so you can get things at 50% off. And it's quite popular. Next, life stuff. Well, you tell the story about this yarn. You helped dye this.
So, the story is, if you have any kids, or if you watch, who watch Hermitcraft, or if you watch Hermitcraft, you would know that last year, the YouTuber Tango Tech made this huge, what do you call it, citadel, and he made a game beneath the citadel called Decked Out 2, and this is just the deep frosted citadel colors. There's a lot more black in the actual building, but this is just...
But this is frosty to show all of the snow, right? So what Kitty did is she took a picture, and she went through my book of little recipes that I have, and she said, oh, it's got some of this, and it's got some of that.
Yeah.
And then I measured out all the yarn and stuff. Well, you measured out the yarn.
I think so.
Or, I'm sorry, measured out the dye.
Dye, yeah.
And she poured it on, and this is what she came up with.
Yeah.
So I'm going to undo this to show them that I thought it turned out really well.
Yeah,
there is some black in there. But where the black didn't strike as much, you get these cool grays, and then there's some teals and some purples. So I love it.
Yeah,
and then
very pretty.
Her dad took one of the skeins and put it on the cranker and cranked Kitty a pair of socks. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is talk to Tango Tech. I've got his deets on the X Twitter. He and his wife are each going to get a pair of socks.
Or a hat.
Or a hat in this same colorway that Kitty dyed. So,
because I think they would both get like a kick out of it.
they would. And how many of your fans make socks for you? Right? Okay. Thank you for reminding me to do that. Next thing. Oh.
I was like, are you gonna bring it up?
Oh yeah. Why don't you just sit there and fondle this for a bit? So
I'm very
life
happy
stuff.
with it.
I'm glad. Good. We'll have to do more.
Yeah.
This one was the one that she did a few years ago.
Oh yeah, Technoblade.
For Technoblade.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, who passed away a couple of years ago.
Cancer.
Of cancer, yeah. He got
sarcoma, I think.
Yeah, he got a skin cancer, and like 9 months later he was gone. Yeah. He was all of 21 when he passed away.
Yeah, 23, I think.
23, yeah. So,
yeah.
Okay. This past week was errand week. We had 20,000 errands to run, and my husband got a little snappy at each other because you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to. Anyhow, the week is over, and we're very happy about that. And the boys are fine. They're starting to play with each other. I heard some growling this morning, and
the boys being the two cats.
Oh yeah, the two cats. I call them the boys. And yeah, life is good. I do have another giveaway, and just comment down below if you would like this book. This is Complete Knitting Skills. What's cool about this is it does link to, I think there's a QR code in here, right there. I hope I didn't give any secrets away. There's a QR code so that you can go to the actual video. And this is a nice book that has been well loved. You will also get a bookmark from Richard's Bobbins. So just go ahead and say down below if you want this book, and I will draw your name and pop it in the mail to you.
Yep.
I think that's it. We're going on 23 minutes, and I don't want to keep this too long for you. I know that there are lots of podcasts out there, and some of them are very happy and joyful and and some of them are just really drag out, and I want to keep it short and simple and sweet for you. So, okay, that's all we have time for, friends. Have a happy evening, and we'll talk to you soon. We hope to be podcasting in another 2 to 3 weeks. Okay.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.